Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So we are just waiting at Manchester Airport now. So
Yes.
we've got a full fun adventure planned.
Yeah.
I'm very tired this morning. So we're flying from Manchester to Dublin onto Washington D.C.
Yeah.
And then we're having a few days in Washington D.C. Going to Virginia,
Yeah.
North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and then on to Florida.
Yes.
So we have got a pretty fun month planned. Really looking forward to it. We're going to make the most of it
Yes,
because
definitely.
I start a new full-time job when we get back, so we just really want to have a nice time.
Yes.
Because when you've got work and stuff, you don't know when you can go on holiday, do you? And we got paid for these holidays, so I'm going to enjoy this and then do that when we get back.
So we're flying with Aer Lingus. First time flying with Aer Lingus. So we just got the connecting flight to Washington through Dublin, like Stacey said. Yeah, we get to do the pre-customs check stuff in Dublin for America, so that should save us some time once we land in Washington. Fingers crossed.
Like you said, we have never been with Aer Lingus.
No.
But to be honest with you, it was just easier to go from Manchester because a lot of the flights going to Washington DC were direct from Heathrow.
Yeah.
And we got a good price, really. We just
relatively good
economy,
price.
but it was like 1,200 quid,
1,100
for the both of us.
Yeah.
Because when we return back from Orlando, it's just a direct flight from Orlando to Manchester. So there's no doubling on the way back. But like Kev said, be interesting to see. We've never done the US pre-clearance in Dublin before.
Hopefully it saves a lot of time.
Yeah, we'll let you know how we get on with that, because I suppose, there was quite a few flights to America via Dublin, so it might be useful for some of you know.
But talking about time,
like.
I think the gate opens up in a minute, so you better drink that coffee.
Oh gosh, we had about 2 hours sleep last night.
Yeah.
I just couldn't go to sleep.
No.
You never can you, the night before?
No. So you drink that, and we'll see you on the plane. Right, so we're in Dublin now. About a 35-minute flight from Manchester.
Yeah, it's really quick.
Really quick. Now, from getting off the plane, getting through security again, I had to go through extra security.
Additional screening.
Yeah. So we couldn't check in. I couldn't check in yesterday for our connecting flight.
Yeah, you could do me, but not you.
And I rang up and they said, yeah, it's fine. And that's why. Because I had to go through it,
I did say to you, I wonder if it's because you've got to have extra security screening, and you did.
So if you get that, don't worry. It's just because you need the extra screening. So from all that and the pre-clearance for America took less than 25 minutes.
Now, I was going to say, when I actually Googled it, it does say, if you are doing it this way and flying into Dublin, it does say allow 3 hours to go through US clearance, pre-clearance.
Yep.
So obviously I know we've done it in 25 minutes, but this is our first time. We could have just been lucky. Because we've got, between flights, there's 3 hours connecting time. So I was a bit worried, wasn't I? Thinking, it says allow 3 hours, will that be enough if it's late taking off from Manchester? But it was enough. But there was another flight that we could have picked that gave you an hour.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that one.
Yeah, we could have had a later flight from Manchester that only gave you an hour at Dublin. You're thinking that isn't enough time. I mean, it probably would have been today, but you can't always count on that, can you? I think we've been very lucky with 25 minutes.
No, it's a Sunday morning, and our first flight from Manchester was 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
If you're doing it kids' holidays, Christmas time, that's obviously going to take you longer.
Exactly.
To get through the pre-clearance.
But a minimum of 3 hours layover that you want.
Yeah.
But we're just saying it's our first time in Ireland.
Yeah.
I know we're not actually leaving the airport, but we should have gone to Belfast on a cruise last year.
Northern
and
Ireland,
we never made it there. So that was Northern Ireland, sorry, so we're in Dublin now.
And flying over the Irish Sea was a lot calmer than when we sailed up the Irish Sea, and we ended up spending the day in the cabin and bed because it was pretty rough.
So there isn't much here at Terminal 2 we are, aren't we?
Yeah, we're guessing we're the post pre-clearance
after
area.
the pre-clearance. Yeah, because we just walked. There's like a tiny WH Smith, a tiny duty free.
Oh, there's like one stand of like deodorant, not deodorant, aftershaves and perfumes.
Perfumes. Couldn't really have a sneaky spray, could we?
No.
But we walked down to the end, and there's some glass doors, and there looked more through there, but there was a barrier there we couldn't go through.
No.
Wasn't sure if it is because we've gone through the US pre-clearance bit. I'm not sure, but there isn't much here anyway. But we've got a couple of hours to go till we get on the flight.
Yeah, there's literally, as you can see behind Stacey, there's this cafe bar. Then Stacey said there's a W.H. Smith's.
Oh yes, because we just picked up. I've had a Dr Pepper Zero, but I said to Kev when we were in there, I can't wait to get to America and have my first proper American Dr Pepper, or Mr Pibb, the other one is similar. Oh, there's nothing like an American Dr Pepper.
But yeah, there's a bar and kitchen, it says, but that's very small as well.
Yeah.
And there's 2 little like coffee shops, but other than that, I mean, they did say on Google Maps there is a Starbucks here, but it looks like it's in the area we can't go to, so we can't get our Starbucks mug. So the first fail of the holiday.
But I think it just sat on a shelf of lies anyway.
You sit on a throne of lies.
So we haven't technically... I said to Kev, if you do buy that mug, we'll have to make sure we actually come back to Dublin.
Come back.
Then I could drink out of it and feel like I've been to Dublin. But we do want to come back and go Dublin.
So according to Stacey, this out here isn't Dublin, so... This must just be international.
You know what I mean. We haven't actually visited you, have we? But yeah. So I was just saying, we were saying actually when we were on the flight over. I don't know why the weeks leading up to this, it just hasn't felt real that we're actually coming.
No.
And I think I just clicked in on the flight from Manchester to Dublin, and I was just looking out the window. I said to Kev, right, we're going to see the White House in a few days. It's one of them pinch me things, like I just can't actually believe it. So we are really excited now. I think the excitement's kicking in a bit.
Yeah, once I've landed and I've got in my car and I'm driving over there, it'll feel real.
When you get off the plane and like, I don't even know if it's going to be hot, is it in Washington D.C? But that air it's shooting, it's just that different feel into it than being in the UK. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, we're just going to have a little wander, listen to some music, and then you'll stretch your legs a bit and then probably get on the plane. Right,
so there's nobody next to us, so fingers crossed we've got a spare seat for 8 hours, 8 hours and 15 minutes of flying. Right, so the lunch is here. I've had to have the vegetarian pasta. It comes with a green, what was it? A seasoned green grain salad and then a little chocolate mousse. There was a beef pasta, but they didn't have that left. And Stacey's got the chicken curry and rice. So, you know, it doesn't look too bad.
It'll do.
So it's filled and all. This bread is rock hard. The pasta was okay, Stacey's chicken curry was okay, but the best thing was this chocolate mousse. It's absolutely delicious. So there you go, there's the label for it. But we're just going to relax now, watch some crappy movies and hopefully go sleep. We've got about 2.5 hours left. No one's had any sleep, but hopefully it'll be over soon. We can get off because my backside's dead.
Right, so we've got an hour and a half to go now. We just come round with some kind of veg wrap. I'm watching The Wizard of Oz. Kev says he's ready to get off now. So am I, to be honest.
Right, okay, so we're off the flight. We're now at the car hire place. We'll talk about the airport a bit more when we get settled in the car, because we were in a bit of a rush. So we've had a brand new, he said it's only got 2,000 miles on, a Hyundai Tucson. So I think this will do us for our little road trip, won't it, Stace?
I think so. Has it got cup holders? They usually have in America.
Big cup holders.
That's what we don't have in the UK in our car. Anyway.
For them big gulps from the gas stations.
So Kev's just getting to grips with the car.
They've left us a little sanitising wipe.
Oh yeah,
I'm just going to give a wipe.
Give it a good wipe. It's nice and clean though inside. But yeah, I'll talk quick because obviously I don't want to distract Kev while he's driving, because obviously new roads to us. I'm guessing it's going to be busy once we get out of the airport as well. But yeah, so it's about 25 miles to our first hotel that we're stopping in for a few nights. So, and then I think when we do go into
DC,
it's about 9 miles away.
Yeah, because we're actually stopping in Virginia.
Yeah, oh yeah, we are, aren't we? Yeah.
It was a lot cheaper. There was no car parking charges compared to the Washington ones.
But it is 10 past 5 now, so back home it'd be 10 past 10. So we are a little bit tired. Try go sleep on the flight, but you never can properly, can you? Not in economy anyway, because But actually, the flights with Aer Lingus, they were all right, weren't they?
Yeah, they weren't too bad.
I'd fly with them again, so I'd definitely do the where you fly to Dublin to do the US pre-clearance checks. Yeah, so I'll turn the camera off in a sec as we get going. But I think we're going to go to the hotel, take the luggage in and just check in, and then I think there's a Wendy's. We don't want to venture too far out. I think we want a bit of an early night, just freshen up and things. There's a Wendy's near the hotel that I think we're going to drive to. We've never had a Wendy's before in America, and it was close to the hotel, so we thought we'll probably just grab one of those and then probably go, was it a Target or a Walgreens that's near?
Target, I think.
Oh, I like a good look at a Target.
Can somebody tell me what 73 Fahrenheit is in Celsius? I'm trying to find out how we turn it over, because we don't do Fahrenheit.
Yeah, you need to change that to Celsius, or else we'll have to keep Googling it. Is that about 10?
That's inside. I hope it's not 10 degrees inside.
Oh.
So we're in the hotel room now. Stacey's just getting herself comfortable.
It's nice to stretch my legs out.
Take your shoes off as well, that's always nice.
Didn't take too long from the airport.
No, about, what was it, 25 minutes? There was no traffic really.
You drove very well, Kev.
Thank you very much. We are stopping in a Sinesta Simply Suites. We just thought we'd show you the room quick. Seems a very nice little hotel. Got a nice big shower there. And then Stacey's on the sofa. I don't think we'll be using it much.
See how big the tally is?
Yeah, it is a pretty big tally, isn't it? And then obviously bed, and then we've got a little kitchen there. So instead of going Wendy's, Stacey's gonna cook something on this hob. I highly doubt that.
I am not. So when we were driving to the hotel and like I said, we've only come from the airport to the hotel. We've got an amazing trip planned, yeah. But I said to Kev, I think this is just going to be a trip that when we're in a care home one day, we'll be telling the other residents about, and we will.
I'm not going in a care home.
We'll be reminiscing. I don't know. I'm excited for it. It's going to be so good.
Well, I'll visit you in said care home. I'm not going in a care home. But I know I said you took your shoes off before, but you better get them back on, because I want a Wendy's.
Yeah, should we go for a Wendy's? Let me just freshen up a little bit and then we'll go.
It doesn't matter. You'll stink of bacon and grease anyway. It's all right.
So first meal of the trip. Yeah, we thought we'd try a Wendy's. We are starting to get them in the UK, but not anywhere around us.
Not really. And I'm not bothered about having one in the UK. They wouldn't be the same.
I mean, it was close to the hotel. Like I say, we didn't want to go too far with wanting a bit of an early night, so it'll do.
Yeah.
But like I said, we've not tried one before,
no.
So we may as well. I've had the 10-piece nuggets.
Did you have spicy?
Spicy nuggets, yeah.
And I had... Did I have a Baconator?
Yeah.
I felt a little bit rushed because there was somebody behind us in the queue, so we were a bit like, I'll have a Baconator!
Yeah, because we don't know the menu for Wendy's or what there is. It was kind of just like, I'll just have the nuggets. Yeah. So yeah, I have just tried a fry. They're nice. They're quite
crunchy.
We can only compare things really to McDonald's or Burger King, because that's all that there is really where we live, like fast food chain wise.
Yeah. So the patties are square.
Oh, is that a thing at Wendy's?
Yeah. Do Wendy's do square patties? So
have
I had a double Baconator? I just said Baconator. I can't remember if I said a double.
Oh, that looks nice.
Well, you could have had your own, and we could have shared some nuggets as well.
I'm starting to feel really tired now though with you. But I'm always hungry as well.
Oh, this looks really nice. That's actually very nice.
It does look nice.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of bacon on there and two big, like, quite nice beef patties actually. There's no sauce. I don't think there's any sauce on it. Or if there is, they haven't put much on. So I'll have to put some of this ketchup on we've had for your nuggets.
I'll try my spicy nugget. Yeah, it's just like a McDonald's nugget, but with this spicy coating.
I mean, you made me laugh because you were like, oh, there's 10, but they're only small. I mean, they're still a pretty decent sized nugget.
I don't know, do they come in a 4 or 6 piece? I don't know, I ended up with the 10.
Right, so we're back in the room now. We just popped to Target. We only brought waters. We did look at all the chocolate and all the Ghirardellis and Oreos, but we didn't buy any.
I do love a good look at a Target. We were just saying we noticed it on the shelves because just as we've come out, we've noticed it's a big thing with them. These Stanley cups. Yeah, I don't get it. Why are they so expensive?
I don't know.
I wouldn't spend that much on a cup.
No.
I don't get you saw, but we just saw them and we were like, oh, it's them Stanley Cups that we keep seeing everyone go crazy for. We didn't have one.
No. So we're just going to do a little bit of unpacking. We have kind of organised the suitcases a little bit.
Yeah.
For like as we go down through the States.
Yeah.
So we've just got to do a little bit of unpacking, and then we can have a little bit of a lie down. I think we deserved it.
I felt okay, and then since going in Target and then coming out, I just seem to have gone, I'm tired now. But it'll be about 1 o'clock back home now. So.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired now. But we've got to stay tuned because there's, like I say, we've got so many exciting things to come. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah.
I hopefully get a good night's sleep and then wake up tomorrow and just raring to go.
I'm hoping this rain's gone as well.
Yeah.
When we go into Washington. It does give it clear, so fingers crossed for us, it stays clear.
But yeah, we'll next see you from when we obviously go see the White House, and we've booked to go up the Washington Monument, so really looking forward to that. So yes, good night from us, and we'll see you next time, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, bye.